The coalition's gas gamble, a risky bet on lower energy prices. The Australian political landscape is heating up, not just with the weather, but with a fiery debate over energy prices. The Nationals' leader, David Littleproud, has boldly pledged cheaper energy under a coalition government, promising a surge in gas supply. However, this ambitious claim lacks concrete evidence and ignores significant hurdles, raising serious questions about its feasibility. Littleproud's pledge hinges on a strategy to boost gas production, primarily through fast-tracking the approval of Woodside's Northwest Shelf gas project and showering existing gas plants with subsidies. The coalition plans to slash unspecified red tape and tweak the national interest test within the environmental approval process, prioritizing economic and social benefits over environmental concerns. This approach, however, has drawn immediate criticism from energy experts and sparked intense debate about the long-term implications. Leading energy expert Tony Wood emphatically dismisses the coalition's claims, stating there's no evidence to support their optimistic forecast. The absence of any supporting modeling further fuels skepticism. This lack of transparency casts a long shadow over the coalition's promises, leaving voters to wonder if this is more political posturing than a viable solution. The core issue lies in the inherent challenges of the coalition's gas-centric approach. Gas currently represents the most expensive form of electricity generation within Australia's national grid, contributing a substantial 21% to the nation's emissions. Despite this high cost and environmental impact, gas only provided around 5% of electricity generation in the eastern states over the past year. This stark reality underscores the inefficiency and environmental burden associated with relying heavily on gas. The Australian Energy Market Operator, AEMO, has repeatedly voiced concerns about capacity constraints on the East Coast, particularly during peak winter demand. Moving gas from Queensland to the southern states presents a significant logistical and infrastructural challenge, hindering the coalition's vision of a readily available surplus. EMO CEO, Daniel Westerman, recently highlighted the alarming trend of gas production declining faster than demand in southern states, further emphasizing the urgent need for new gas supply investments. However, the coalition's plan lacks a clear strategy for addressing these well-documented capacity constraints. The coalition's proposal raises fundamental questions about its economic viability and environmental sustainability. Fast-tracking approvals with minimal environmental scrutiny risks overlooking crucial ecological considerations, potentially exacerbating environmental damage. The prioritization of economic benefits over environmental safeguards raises serious concerns for Australia's long-term sustainability goals. Furthermore, the lack of specificity surrounding the red tape removal raises concerns about transparency and accountability. Without clear details on which regulations will be targeted, the potential for unintended negative consequences remains high. This ambiguity undermines the credibility of the coalition's promises and leaves room for speculation about hidden agendas. The coalition's focus on gas as a solution to high energy prices appears short-sighted. While increasing gas supply might offer a temporary reprieve, it fails to address the underlying issues driving high energy costs and ignores the urgent need for a diversified and sustainable energy future. The lack of concrete evidence, detailed modeling, and a clear plan for addressing capacity constraints renders the coalition's energy policy a high-stakes gamble with potentially significant downsides for both the economy and the environment. A more comprehensive and evidence-based approach is needed to deliver truly affordable and sustainable energy solutions for all Australians. The current proposal, lacking in both detail and substance, leaves many questioning its long-term viability and its potential to deliver on its ambitious promises. The nation deserves a more robust and transparent plan for its energy future, one that prioritizes both economic prosperity and environmental sustainability. The coalition's current proposal falls considerably short of that mark. The reliance on gas, a costly and environmentally damaging energy source, seems like a gamble with potentially devastating consequences, leaving Australians vulnerable to the volatility of the global gas market and further hindering the transition to a clean energy future. The lack of a clear and comprehensive plan to address capacity constraints, coupled with the absence of a roadmap towards renewable energy integration, makes the coalition's energy policy a high-risk, low-reward proposition. The Australian people deserve better than a risky gamble with their energy future.